Hey Adelaide, it's your boy Con from BTC, Brighton Trophy Centre.
Mates, damn good mates. You ready, mate?
And now it's time for BTM.
The place to be. It's about
Team
that
Mates. Let's go.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you very much to Con and Lena at the Brighton Trophy Centre, Steve Stavros the Pirate, Mind and Movement Physio, and Shifty Lizard, which we are live as well, pre-recorded if you're listening in a couple of weeks' time, but it doesn't really matter. Welcome to Best Team Mates. Jared Walsh here, Andy Martin. You are just pressing all the buttons at the moment. How you going, mate?
It's just like an over OB like the old days.
Yeah, you look happy, but I know on the inside you're terrified.
Oh, yeah, I'm shit my dacks right now, but I've had a couple of Shifty Lizards and we're good to go,
Rosie
everybody.
Panetta, how are you going?
Oh, look, I know, as you said before, you might be listening on a Saturday, but for now, happy Friday. It's so nice to be here.
Brilliant. And Matty Burgess, this is kind of your neck of the woods, so it's great to be here with you.
Yeah.
You're going to say hello?
Oh, is it recording?
Yeah. Well, you need context for that kind of...
Wow.
Sorry, Andy. No, it is great to be here.
Do we need to explain why you made that joke?
And this place is packed. On a serious note, this place
Really
is absolutely
good.
pumping
Really
and
is.
it's a great vibe. But
Lee Stone's looking after us. We've actually recorded a chat with Lee too, which is a bonus episode. So have a listen to that to hear the history of Shifty Lizard and what they pride themselves on. It's a really good story, and Lee's a legend. He's going to very soon bring us out a beer to each try a different one, and we got to guess what it is.
Oh, awesome.
As you said, Matt.
Wow,
It's like
two
a booze
berries.
teammates
Sorry.
as well.
I just want to apologise to Andy. That was harsh.
No, I like that. So
Can you
talk
see
us
the
through
tears
it.
in my eyes?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
All right, here we
just
go.
flattened right out.
All right, guys, can someone just fill that glass up for me as well? while we're
Okay,
giving it a
all
go?
right, Lizzie.
Break it because I'm going to glass myself. So, Matty,
Yes.
we had a really good round on Tuesday. It was like sometimes we finish a podcast and we go, that was quite funny. We had fun, we had laughs. There were moments that can't be replicated. You had fun, Matty. Everyone had fun, and then what happened?
Yeah, well, it didn't record. The SD card, I believe, absolutely shit its pants.
Yeah, literally, I looked at the mixer and it gave me an error, and I was just like,
Oh, Georgia.
yeah, so...
Wasn't very good, but it's nice on reflection because you look back at it and you go, well, what stories are worth repeating? There are things that are worth repeating, and that is the Subway story we'll get to in a second.
Yes.
We have a Best Team 8. We've got a quiz, and it's not worth repeating some other stories as well. And Rosie apparently is going to get real, like, aggressively
Horny?
Look,
No?
can I just say before we start, we are here at Shifty Lizard. And
No, we said that.
No, well, I can't believe that.
Best Team 8.
Yeah, Lee was like, hello, Jared, hello, Matt, hello, Andy, hello.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it, Rosie.
He said,
What'd he say?
He said, is this Horny Rosie?
And we said, yes, it
This
is.
has happened.
And I still don't know why we don't have T-shirts.
Well, the great thing is we get an update of Horny Rosie because last night at the football, Port Adelaide took on Melbourne in pre-match. Normally what happens, we have earpieces which go into our ears so we can hear like the director up in the booth talking to us, and Rosie was fiddling with her earpiece. And what was the sentence that you said when you looked at me with your really flirtatious eyes?
I can't remember, but it was quite loose in my ear.
Yeah.
And I said, is it a bad thing if you can feel it?
Well, it's really loose. And he looked at me and I'm going,
I was talking about the earpiece. Thank you. I still didn't get an answer from him.
no. So, well, because I needed a cold shower afterwards. So we missed everything on Tuesday. It was great. We appreciate your patience. We also need to get to the Shifty Lizard very soon, and we thought it would be appropriate to maybe announce the
Shifty
winner
Sound.
live. Yes, the Shifty Sound. Sorry, I've had a couple of beers.
Yeah, I know. I thought I'd correct you.
Well, you know what,
They're
it's
hitting you
nice.
harder.
Lately, Jared's been tanking those Shifty Lizards when we have been recording, so you should be normal.
Yeah, no,
That's true.
Jared's mostly the one that's been drinking them while we record.
It's true, and it's like sometimes we record Lee at like 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, and I g'day guys, and I just start sinking piss because I can, because I'm like starting to loosen up a little bit more in life. Like not Rosie's kind of loosen up, which is a bit
Oh
weird.
my
Like,
Stop.
Okay,
there are
so
people
You're fun,
here.
but you're not horny yet.
There
That's
are
exactly
people
right.
in this building.
Yeah,
Stop
that's
it.
exactly right. So, all right, let's get to the Subway thing very quickly because last week week I told you guys that I bought Subway for the family. That resulted in the thanks,
As a
Dad.
treat.
As a treat.
Terrible.
As a treat, because you were treating
All right, okay.
the
So
sandwiches.
Well, being Friday, I might treat myself tonight to some
all
Subway.
right, get
Yeah,
stuffed.
it's 3 in the morning. Might treat myself to some Subway on the run.
I'm going to make a ham and cheese sandwich with sliced bread.
Get a yumbo, mate. So we it didn't arrive at our house, and then I contacted Uber, got the money back. But then, funnily enough, the next day, speaking to someone that I know, they said, "Mate, I think I know who has your Subway." And I thought that was a joke. Like, no, obviously it's banter. And he said, no, he sent me a photo of a guy that said Subway has just been delivered to my house with the receipt, which had Jared W at the top of it, and he was eating a cookie celebrating.
It's amazing that we found the connection. That's such as Adelaide, that 2 degrees separation. Did you work out where he lived? Like how far from your house?
100%, yeah. So they got the number of the house right, but the street wrong, the street name wrong. So it turns out, anyway, this guy that did it, and there was a bit of like banter when he was doing it, holding up eating my cookies. So it's willie.beating.cancer. So this guy is Matt Williams, OAM. He's an Afghan vet. So not like he's Afghanistan and looks after sick dogs, but he like fought in Afghanistan.
Oh, I can't believe you said that. Oh, my God.
What would you think, Andy, if I said you're an Afghan vet?
I would think that I fix cats.
Anyway, he's got 23,000 Instagram followers.
So 23,000 people saw him eat your Subway.
Wow.
That is awesome.
It worked out really. It was really nice, and it was a bit of fun. So that was the Subway story. And as you said, Rosie, it was very Adelaide.
So Adelaide. Bravo.
Question. So I missed half that story, but
Yeah, what were you doing?
talking to my loved one.
Yazmyn. Hey, Yazmyn's here as well. We should welcome
Yazmyn's
Yazmyn.
here.
Sorry, the CEO.
Yazmyn, say hi.
The CEO
Hi,
of Little Box
everyone.
Co. The other half of.
He hasn't just picked up at Shifty Lizard on a Friday night.
Actually, I've just picked her up here at the Friday night. Hey, babe, how you doing? Want to come home? Anyway, yes,
Is this movie for you?
The CEO of Little Box Co. The one half of Is This Movie for You podcast.
Yeah.
And what else?
R.I.P..
Yeah.
Oh, is that
dead?
there something to tell us?
Well,
there?
we haven't done it in 2 years, so I'm guessing it's dead. Right.
What about the podcast?
Sorry?
No, we've done it once
about the
in
podcast?
2 years because we've had the baby.
No, that's going very well. Yeah, we have 4 kids that we know of. Sorry.
Done it once.
Yeah.
And
we did it.
you've had a haircut as well, which has been a real contentious talking point for best teammates.
Oh, and at home as well.
Okay, so
I wanted
what's
a man
the
bun, I'm
deal
sorry.
now with your haircut? Because I think we took a photo of you compared. What does he look like? The mum.
The mum on Home Alone?
Yeah, I was
Yes.
going to say Macaulay Culkin,
Yes.
but yeah, no, we'll go with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I need to show. Yazmyn probably
Yeah,
hasn't
show
seen this.
Yazmyn. Leave my
Yeah,
voice
Yaz
just
agrees.
broke then. Yeah.
She's losing her shit right now,
It'll
so
make
she
you
would
want
definitely
to
agree.
So here's the original.
There you go.
Right? And this one's ours.
Same.
So, now I've been told by the manager to get a haircut every 4 weeks.
What does a haircut cost?
Yeah, I'd love to know.
What did I pay? Like,
More than I pay.
Oh.
yeah.
More
Whoa.
than you pay.
Yeah.
What do you have
Yazmyn.
done? Like
So,
a couple
like,
of rollers
over
and some
50 bucks.
foils? And,
Yeah. Like,
Really?
they give me a cup of coffee and stuff, so.
Eddie's hairdresser's on Hanson Road.
Well, I followed the same hairdresser since Nova, so he used to cut my hair downstairs at Nova.
What does that mean?
And also do my
Like,
hair.
no one
my
knows
hair.
there was a hairdresser.
His hair downstairs hasn't been cut since Nova.
Oh my God, I'm
That's
so
a totally different
I'm
Photoshop.
So glad Yaz is here.
Since March.
Oh, that's so good. That would stink. Hey?
I wonder if the Home Alone mums is the same.
Oh, Rosie.
Boy, I think she'd be like Ed Sheeran down there, wouldn't she? Beautiful.
Shearing her head.
To answer your question, I think it's like in the $70-$80 mark.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but I can drink as much
Monthly?
as I want there.
Wow.
So, the
Oh, do you
alcohol
go?
and stuff.
Do you go to one of those ones where they just feed you piss and?
Yeah. Like
And
well,
beer.
downstairs at Nova, the hairdresser that used to
Stop
be
saying
there.
downstairs.
They used to have like pourers, like vodka pourers and scotch
Yeah.
pourers and stuff.
And
They
they
party on
didn't-
Friday night, hey?
Yeah,
And then they
but
couldn't pay the rent.
Yeah,
No,
they
they couldn't.
didn't last very long,
Did
did,
you know
they?
that was $100,000 a year to rent that place down there?
Yeah, I think they were
Wowza.
laundering money.
Well, that's why they're charging you $80 for a fucking haircut.
Yeah, that's true. A fair point. I might go to a barber from here onwards, but just get Sean
Okay, so
Wow.
like a sheep.
Let's do some
Oh, I thought
housekeeping.
Sean was a barber.
No, yeah. Sean, can you come over here? Yes, mate.
Let's go into the Shifty Sound. We need to clear up what's happened because we did say on social media we have a major apology to make. This is going to rock the world.
Huge.
Essentially, is it 2 weeks this has been going on, bubbling in the background?
Yeah, play the intro.
Yeah, all right. Here we go.
The Shifty Sound.
Quite interesting because one of the winners of the Shifty Sound, Josh Miller, Mill Train, has just made it.
There he is.
That's Josh Miller, the guy he's our electrician.
Oh, the Mill Train. Yeah,
The Mill
right.
Train, yeah, there he is.
Hey.
And obviously with his parole officer here, which is fantastic. So we need to be honest. So we've had a sound for the past couple of weeks, and I forgot to check all of the guesses. Now Lee is here from Shifty Lizard, and they've kindly donated a voucher as well. So we're very grateful for that, Lee. Thank you very much for that. Andy, can you please play the Shifty Sound?
Yep, here we go.
Now,
Rosie, you don't have to
go
talk
again,
over
sorry.
it every time.
Just go
Every
again.
time.
Lee, you're here. I want to ask you, do you have any idea what that is?
I couldn't even hear it, but
Oh, your headphones aren't on.
oh yeah. Hang on. Play it again. Nah, I still couldn't get it.
He's not wearing headphones.
Okay. So
You've
just to
heard
give
it,
you...
right?
I have, yeah. I can't really exactly remember. I know it started off at like sort of really hard to hear.
Yeah.
Me too, Lee.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, take a seat, Josh. Come and sit around with us. So there's been lots of guesses. Josh Miller, who is one of the listeners, welcome. So, Josh, can we ask you what did you make of winning the Shifty Sound? That's what we're playing at the moment. You must be very grateful. This is Lee. I'm not sure if you've met Lee before. We run Shifty Lizard.
Oh, this is a nice moment.
It's probably the greatest accomplishment of my life, really.
All right, fantastic. So the thing
Dreams
is,
come true, kids.
we had a bit of an incident where we announced the winner in the last podcast, which didn't make it to air, but that doesn't matter. Can you just double check that we are recording this, by the way, just to make sure? Just saying, just to make sure. Just to
Oh,
make
gosh.
sure.
Andy,
I'm so
don't
nervous.
look
we
so
are.
nervous.
Don't touch anything.
Thank
Andy,
you.
say yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andy, what were your clues?
Clues were watch,
Yep.
Sam, sung.
Well, but you announced them as sung, and then 2 weeks later you came back with
Yeah.
Sam.
It was one button. I think it was going to be
I'm pretty
button.
sure because
Yeah.
we thought
That's what
last
it was.
week it had something to do with Sam Mack. So there is a winner, and the winner of the Shifty Sound. This was the guess. Is it pushing a button on a Samsung screen? And is that correct?
Yes.
Congratulations. So that goes to Simon Keith, who has won previously. How is it not this? So what we didn't do was break down the clues. What we didn't realise at the time was two of Andy's clues were Sam and Sung. They weren't fucking clues because you put it together, it was literally a Samsung monitor.
Because in the studio that we usually record on, the Samsung monitor is within reach of our microphone. So he's gone, fuck, I've got to record a sound. He's gone, that'll do.
right.
That button right there.
What do they say? The opening the radio curtains. Or
Lift the
whatever?
radio
Yep.
curtain, lift the curtain,
Yeah, so basically what's happened is Jared's gone, fuck, Andy, can you record a sound before we get there? We start in 5 minutes. I'm
That
like,
happened.
shit, okay.
Yep.
I've looked around the studio. I've noticed that I need to turn the old Samsung TV on to have
Yeah.
the logo up.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's a button there. Let's record it.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. So, yeah.
Congratulations to
Good on
Simon
Simon.
Keith. He's a good listener of the podcast, so we are very grateful. Let's have a look around Shifty Lizard at the moment. It's
There is-
people everywhere. Eh?
There is not a spare seat
No.
in here.
Hey, Josh, what do you live around here? Do you? How often do you frequent here?
This is actually my first time here. I'm a family man, you know. I'm just down at Willunga Beach, so it's not too far, but it's far enough that I can't walk home if I have to.
So, Rosie, I don't think you know much about Josh. Josh used to host a electricity podcast called the Powerhouse Podcast. So basically, Sparkies get together and talk about basketball.
I feel like he might be lying, but is he not? Is this true? Is this actually true?
You did the electricity podcast.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Luckily, I can see both your faces. You idiots.
Oh gosh, that's not very nice.
Wow.
I've actually noticed there's a dog in here too, guys. I'm very excited, and it's taking all my effort not
friendly.
to leave
And there's
you
also a Labrador.
and go and pat the.
That's harsh, Rosie.
Andy!
That's harsh.
Andy!
What?
No, it's a very cute. Oh gosh. Anyway.
It's quite fitting that you've come dressed as Cruella de Vil as well. So.
Yeah, you're going to watch that dog.
A little bit of candy cane about you.
Why was this dog red and pink?
Can you move on? Can you talk about the sex thing you wanted to talk about?
Look, we always bring one story each to the podcast, and I'm very hesitant to bring this to the table tonight.
Too late now.
Because, as we heard earlier, you guys have created this. I feel like.
Don't blame us.
No, I am.
Brand?
This brand.
Yeah.
There's two things you've brought to the table. One of them, you've made me come across as very ethnic, very Italian.
Well,
Well,
wait,
I mean,
wait a sec.
You
Aren't
sometimes.
you?
Yes. Like this music lives in the system.
Yeah.
The other thing, for some reason, you make me sound like some sexual fiend.
Is your husband coming tonight?
Apparently, he should be.
Will he be also making his way to Shifty Lizard?
Anyway, so there's something. This is why I didn't want to bring this to the table.
Classic.
Everybody is talking about
Classic Walsh.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about this show, Sex Life, Sex/Life.
What about Rosie? You paint this picture of me
No.
being so sexual. Anyway, anyone seen Sex Life?
No, literally everyone is. Have you boys seen it?
No.
Have your missus seen it? Has
No.
anyone?
No, good
Okay,
one.
okay. Well, it's a show everyone's talking about, so I'm bringing it to the table, guys, because we talk about stuff that's relevant, and it just happens to be a very sexually charged topic. All right.
Oh my
so
gosh,
there's
Rosie,
one
there are people
scene-
here.
I know, and there's children, and I can see them, and I don't want to play this video to you. Okay, so
Well, good
there's
thing
this-
it's audio.
I'm going to play a video. But there's this one scene everyone's chatting about, and there's this thing everyone's doing where they're playing this clip to their
Sorry?
partners,
Okay, yep.
and they're getting their reaction. Now, do you have the audio of Christopher reacting?
Yeah.
Play that. So I played him. So I watched this show. I felt a bit like, oh my God, what am I watching? Then I was like, Christopher, I saw this. Can you please watch it? This was his reaction.
Oh, I get lost. That's bullshit. Yeah, that's bullshit.
I tell you what, your husband has a hot voice. Oh, what's that?
Oh, wow.
That's my lovely laugh at the end.
Oh, wow.
Because your mouth didn't move just then. It was like. That was
Anyway,
weird.
so I want to show you guys the scene that all the boys. So none of you have seen this.
Never
No.
seen it,
So
mate.
that's Chris's reaction. I'm going to point this way, guys, because there's children behind me. So this is the scene he's reacting to. So it's from Sex Life.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
You did a video of me there.
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, good. Oh, yeah, they've got good bodies, hey?
This looks like me and Jared at Nova.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's.
Has the full frontal scene happened?
Yeah.
No, he's got a real... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? It's
All of a
just
sudden, that wasn't the only tripod on the
What
table.
was-
Gosh. So the whole world is reacting to that scene.
What, because there was a
very large
sledgehammer.
appendage.
an old mate, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's a
and
large old mate.
he's an Aussie actor, and everyone's Googling right now whether that's real or not.
It looked like an infant's limb.
Yeah, it's just a whole...
No, that would have been real.
It would have been real?
Yeah, it's a good...
Not
hey,
digitally
but-
enhanced.
No, I think it was a good-looking... They're good-looking guys with good-looking...
Dicks. You let us say that?
Yeah. What does Christopher's look like?
Moving on.
So why was he saying that's bullshit? Is he saying that because of the size of it?
Did you not... Yes!
Well, that's my everyday thing.
You guys did. Actually, you guys sound less shocked than all the videos I've seen online. So...
Rosie, do you...
I don't wanna-
Do you know... just have a look back if you ever decide to check the messages that we send you. Have a look at some of the pictures we
Oh,
send
that is true.
You should see Jared and mine.
Actually, that is so true.
Yeah.
I've unsubscribed to your messages.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh, is that why you wrote opt out that time?
Okay, let's get
Jeez.
into the best team 8, guys. We've got a new one. We'll quickly gloss over what we did before. And Josh, we're going to get you a glass as well, man, so you can have one of our beers as well.
Yes.
But we're going to charge you full price, so that's okay.
Rosie, put that away.
I'm putting it away.
The best team. 8.
a reasonably special edition of the Best Team 8 this week. We're going to skim back over the one we did on Tuesday that didn't make it to the light of day. And then we also have another topic. So the one on Tuesday was movies you have cried in.
Have a think about that, Lee, as well. And Josh, have a think about movies that you've cried in, because we're gonna pass the mic around to you. Yazmyn as well. It's an all-in here. So it's like a Best Team 27 or something.
Yeah, that's right. And then our current one for this episode is going to be Unpopular Opinions.
Yes.
So have a think about that one too. And Walshy, what was your 2 movies you cried in?
2 movies I cried in. The first one was The Greatest Showman, because I think because I've got a family, so it really connected with me. And also Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey. There's a scene at the end with his daughter which hit me right in the feels. So I cried for both of them. Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome. Well, Andy and Rosie are just having their own conversation.
You guys okay?
No, we're trying to organise.
Is yours really that big?
No. We're trying to organise the levels of your mics, guys, on site. But go on.
So what movies did you cry in very quickly?
Mine were Lion, the one about the
Jim Carrey, Liar.
No,
Yeah.
Lion, the one with the little boy in
Gary
India
Lion.
gets. Oh, you guys are jerks.
Baby, why you lie?
The Indian orphan who ends up in Tasmania and then tries to.
Oh, yeah.
Jeepers.
That is the story, and it's very sad. And I cried. I
Tasmania's a
cried.
great place.
It is a great place. And the second one was La Vita è Bella, which is Life is Beautiful, which is the Italian one.
Oh, what a cliche.
But it's about the Holocaust, and it makes me like. I know it's very sad. Just the music, like the opening music, makes me just heave, just weep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thanks.
Sorry to
Mine
bring
again?
up.
Yeah,
What
your
did you
movies.
cry?
The forest one and the fire one. There you
Yeah,
go.
the
Okay,
forest
that'll
one,
do,
the
yeah,
fire
That
one.
was the same movie. That was the same movie.
Yeah, the fire one.
The
The one
fire one.
about the fireys. Do you
The other one
remember
was
the
the
name of it?
least forest one.
Not
Yeah.
off the top of my head. Is this movie you did a review on?
Bondi Rescue. or
Bondi
something.
Rescue.
Yeah, Bondi Rescue.
Bondi Rescue.
That guy.
Just while we're on the subject of movies, I saw an Instagram post that had a theory behind The Lion King that Scar ate Mufasa.
That's disgusting.
Why?
Who's hungry?
Yeah. I'll show you the video after. It actually
Okay.
makes a little bit of sense.
And how big was his old mate?
Yeah, that's why they called it Pride Rock.
All right, what were your movies?
My first one was Marley and Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone that's got a relationship with a dog would just understand that one.
Should we talk to the people behind us? We have a dog right now in Shifty Lizard.
Yes.
No.
Guys, have you seen Marley and me?
Yeah. How would you act? And Cool Runnings.
Yeah, they're good.
Anything sporting inspirational.
Like some Mighty Ducks, you were out.
Adam Banks got injured, man. That was
tingles
fun.
in that. You get the tingles. Josh, what did you cry in?
Actually, what voice sad.
But I feel like a lot of kids' movies these days, I don't know if it's because I'm a dad now, but you watch them and, I don't know, they hit you in the feels.
Okay, fair enough. Kids, that's a bit weird, but that's okay. Over to you, Lee. What did you cry in?
Land Before Time.
Oh, yeah.
Right at the beginning there, when the mum dies. So
Yeah. Oh, thanks for ruining it. That's okay. I mean, next you're going to say what happens in Titanic, because I think they lived happily ever after, and Jack never let go. Right, Yazmyn?
I cry at stupid things like the Christmas pageant and stuff like that, so don't...
Yeah, the bit when Santa arrives.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore, she was gone.
So, like, the bagpipes get me every time. So, yeah, anything just, like, moving musically makes me cry every time.
You know, Rosie is holding that mic for you.
I could let you hold it yourself. I don't know why we're both fighting over the mic like a girl group.
Have you guys seen a movie?
I'm not like a footy fan who's going to steal your mic.
It's true.
Yeah, it does happen at the footy. You are right.
Yeah,
bloody jerks.
Have you guys seen a movie called Harry and the Hendersons?
Oh, yeah. That's the big Chewbacca looking thing, right?
Yeah, I cried in that.
Okay.
I was only young.
I mean, we were just going to do a brief synopsis of
fair
our
enough.
best team, mate.
Do you want to talk about the last time you cried? Are you good?
What is going on here? There's looks like we got some food coming, which is amazing. So we'll go into the unpopular opinions. Have a think about that, Josh and Lee. Unpopular opinions is something to think about. So do you want me to start this one off?
Please do, because you came up with it, didn't you?
Okay, now I've briefly mentioned this on the way here, right?
I'm sorry, can I just stop halfway through?
Yeah.
Food has just arrived on the table.
Yeah.
It smells good, it looks good, and there's a rule about Rosie eating on this podcast.
Yeah, no, that's why we've done done it on purpose.
Damn it, this is so unfair.
Hang
Go
on,
on.
what do we got here, Lee? What do we got?
It's all fake display food, just like all the actors we paid to come in today. So
Rosie's like, oh, the lizard.
I'm not
there.
sure they're edible. So. But literally, we've got some arancini balls. We have some mac and cheese bites. We got KFC cauliflower chicken.
Oh my gosh.
I said arancini balls, I think. Yeah. And pumpkin bites. There's a bit of everything in there.
That is awesome. Thank you.
Oh my
That
gosh.
one there would be chicken buttermilk chicken popcorn.
You know what?
Gosh. All
You know
right.
what? Guess what? Fuck the rules.
Oh, whoa. Why don't you just eat straight into the microphone? That's disgusting. Josh, help yourself, mate. Okay, so, unpopular opinion. This is my first one to add to the best team 8. Everybody around the whole world has been talking about this in a positive light, saying how amazing it is. Even the person who created it said how proud they are of it and how amazing it is. And I will say that Ed Sheeran's new song is his worst ever song that he has released. That is my unpopular opinion, number 1.
Is that the one that's like slightly dancey?
Correct.
Called Bad Habits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I despise it. I think
It's not very Ed Sheeran.
Exactly, I don't like it, so there's an unpopular opinion. Thanks.
All right.
I've heard it.
Great.
Way you go, Andy.
Cats are better than dogs?
Loser.
I'm not saying that. It's an unpopular opinion. Did
you say
I think dogs are, I think dogs are way better than cats, but that's an unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not as mine. Fuck that.
How'd you back out of that one, mate?
Do you like the pussy though? I am the fan.
Okay, unpopular opinion. I don't know how to come back from that.
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
Crushed Avo is overrated.
Smashed
Smashed Avo.
Yeah, what
I was going to put it through the crusher today.
Smashed Avo
Let's crush it.
is overrated.
Okay.
Red Rooster does good food.
Well, mine was Red Rooster has customers.
Are there any Red Rooster venues left?
Yep.
Where? Name one.
Yep.
No, they're everywhere.
They are everywhere. There's
Yeah.
one at West Lakes, I think, as well.
Yeah.
An unpopular opinion, Red Rooster is not a tax evasion.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the other one I had was Grease 2 is better than Grease 1.
Oh, that is so stupid.
What do you really think, Rosie?
Here's one. Coldplay is overrated.
Yeah. No, wow.
Not having that.
Well, mine is similar because I was going to say TLC gets way too much airplay on commercial radio.
Yeah, that's because they don't have anything else in their rotation. That's
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I feel like TLC just... They were good, but they weren't that good.
yeah, good call.
Yep.
Good call.
Giving gifts and presents is better than receiving them.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, good.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, what's your unpopular opinion?
I reckon the beach is overrated.
Yeah, not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, because you get because your bits get all sandy.
Yeah, the water's alright, but the sand's just fucking trash.
Yeah, great. Yeah, fair call. I mean, there's a fair bit of it, but that's okay. Fair call. Lee,
Fast and the Furious should have stopped at 3.
great call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have stopped at 1, in my opinion.
Oh, whoa! Rest in peace, Paul Walker, mate. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Yazmyn, what's your unpopular? What if you just like Andy?
Makes sense, though?
Maybe travel is better than kids.
Oh, controversial.
You've got
wow.
4 kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
I also support this.
Actually, you're both here. Where are you kids, guys?
Oh, they're in the car. The window's down and there's a bowl of water
We
there.
see them. It's
I
all
reckon
good.
that's a really good best team, whatever number it is. So well done, guys. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah,
Happy.
13, 11.
Yeah. What else do we need to do? Do you want to do the quiz now?
Yeah, let's do that.
Because we just wheel through everything. Andy, are you ready for the quiz?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Everyone's just
What is
eating
in your
everything.
mouth?
Josh, you're allowed to eat. It's all right, mate.
I'm going to finish all these.
I want to try one
I
of these
think they're
mac and
onion
cheese.
rings.
Now on Best Teammates.
Okay.
Back to the future quiz.
Thanks, Con. So Con from Brighton Trophy Centre said he did everything. He did everything in his power to make it here tonight, but he couldn't.
We
And
still
we
love
know,
you.
we know Con would do that. He's a legend. Like Con supports everybody that we support.
That's
he drinks
Con
the
in the
Shifty Lizard.
intro because introduced that last episode, which
Correct.
is there, but that is gone. Legend. All right, we love you.
And what we'll do after the quiz, actually, Lee said he's going to put a can of beer here and we need to test it all out. So we'll do that. So I just wanted to say I spent about 4 hours doing the quiz for Tuesday. It was audio-based. It was very funny, and then it didn't record, but that's okay.
That was pretty much the whole reason why I canned the episode.
Wow.
We need to do like this. I don't know what it is.
Them fireworks.
Whoa. Okay. So, guys, can we test your buzzers, please?
What are they?
Did we have last time? Was it what's your spirit animal? We will do spirit animal. All right.
Don't change
Okay.
mine.
Don't change yours.
Okay.
What was yours originally?
Chewbacca.
What do you want it to be?
Chewbacca.
Okay. Mine's Panda.
What was mine?
Duck, dog or something.
No, it was...
Cat.
No, it was something weird. What was it?
Platypus.
I think at one point it was a platypus.
If someone could describe you as an animal, what would it be?
Polar bear.
Horse.
Sexual beast.
That's your buzzer.
A rabbit.
Sexual beast.
That's your buzzer. Okay, guys. So your spirit animal is your buzzer, and we'll get into it. So I've spent a fair bit of time doing this one. Good luck.
You did this in the car on the way here.
It's not the only thing I did in the car on the way here. That's why the window went down. All right. Question 1. Name one of the members of Bewitched.
Panda. Tabitha.
That's a TV show, yeah? It's about the band.
Yeah, you didn't really.
Well, you
give
didn't
the detail.
specify.
Oh, sorry.
Is that correct?
I know, I don't like the attitude. Buzzer out. Anyone else? No, just make up a name.
Sexual beast.
Yes.
Sophie.
No, close though.
Sexual beast.
Yeah?
Chewbacca. Sophia.
No, not not close now. Yeah, Chewbacca.
Michelle.
Nah, incorrect.
Close to Sophie.
No, I think I just
Panda.
said, yep.
Ellen.
You're close.
Oh, really? Oh, sexual beast.
Yeah.
Sofa.
Did you just say sulfur?
No, I said sofa.
Her name is Sofa.
Yeah, because it's close to Sophia, and then I got the other one wrong. So
I think Ellen was close.
yeah.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ellie.
No, I think I also was joking when I said you're close.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the names of the members of Bewitched are Adele, Kiwi, Lindsay, and Sinead.
Yeah, that went
good old
close at all. Yeah.
No, I wasn't close at all. That's okay. Question 2. Which car company used to use the tagline, "It is"?
It is.
It is.
Sexual beast. Hyundai.
Incorrect.
Chewbacca. Chevrolet.
Incorrect.
Panda.
Yeah.
Mazda.
Incorrect. You're not thinking
Sexual
about it
beast.
enough. Yeah.
Ford.
Oh, wait,
Incorrect.
Panda. Panda. Mitsubishi.
Correct. Well done.
Because it's in. Yeah.
Great work. Well done. You
Yeah.
got there eventually. Fuck.
I'm so clever.
Question. Rosie, Rosie's progressively getting blind.
Oh, no.
And it's amazing.
How strong is this beer that we're drinking?
That one's 9%, that one.
That's your second one too.
I love
It
that.
doesn't look that strong. Good, great.
Okay,
Let's keep it going.
question 3. Name 2 characters from Bad Boys.
Is that the movie or the song or the band?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
They are the actors' names, but not the characters. So
I knew that.
Okay, sorry.
Mark Lowry.
No, that's what I was going to say. Was the wrong movie.
That is correct.
Motherfucker.
I don't know the other one though.
Marcus Burdett.
He plays footy at Willunga.
Yeah, he's Les's son. Okay, question 4.
No
What?
one knows what you're talking about.
What, Les Burdett?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I know.
You know Les Burdett?
Love him.
Zoe's dad.
Zoe's dad. You know Zoe?
No. Should I?
Yeah.
Let's just say yes and move on and make this less awkward.
Les, awkward.
Well done.
Good one. Well done, mate.
give you a point for
Fantastic.
that,
Great
yeah.
job. Well done. Welcome back, Rosie. Question 4. Which fast food chain is located at Welland Plaza?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca?
The fucking sushi train.
Okay, can we just stop? Right now there is serious chewing happening and it's not from me.
Yeah, but bro,
it's from me.
but his spirit animal is Chewbacca. What is he supposed to do?
Why is he not being berated? I can hear the cheese being crunched between his little teeth.
How does it make you feel?
I want
Jealous.
some freaking cheese.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Mac and
very
cheese bites.
demanding.
All right.
Jesus.
Yeah, Sushi Train.
Yeah, but it's not a fast food outlet, so I'm going to buzz you. Don't stare at me like I've just hurt you.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to. I drive past there all the time.
Yeah, fast food chain is located at Welland Plaza. Andy?
Hungry. Sorry. Sexual Beast.
Sexual Beast?
Hungry Jack.
No, incorrect.
Oh, it's down the road.
Panda.
Panda.
Is it Red Rooster?
No, incorrect.
I nearly called myself Hasbulla.
Hasbulla.
that little Russian dude.
Hasbulla.
Yeah, Chewbacca.
Yeah?
Pizza Hut.
No, I can't believe you can't get this.
Sexual Beast.
Yeah?
KFC.
Correct.
Oh my god.
I thought that was too obvious, though.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Sometimes it's right there.
Sometimes it's right there. Question 5. What? I don't know who's got points, by the way.
I think Rosie's
I've
actually.
won.
Yeah, Rosie, but we docked a point because we can hear you.
That was Matt. It's Matt.
Oh, sorry, it's Matt. Question 5. What was the name of Aaron Carter's biggest single?
I thought you were going to say Aaron Cheney. I was like, yeah.
Aaron Cheney. He also plays down south. Yep.
His latest single.
Yeah, no. His biggest single. Aaron Carter, who is the younger brother of Nick Carter from the
Panda.
back. Yeah, Panda.
It was something about a girl, like Mysterious Girl was Peter
That's
Andre.
Peter Andre. Yeah, so you can workshop every guy that's released the song if you want.
Girl. Something about girl.
Incorrect.
Crush.
Or you're close now.
Damn it.
Sexual Beast.
Yeah?
Ice.
Samsung.
Oh yeah, crushed ice. I see where you were with that.
Chewbacca?
Yeah.
Crush on you.
Yeah, correct. Well
Oh,
done.
I gave that to you, Chewbacca.
Question 6. Name 2 NBA teams that don't end with the letter S. It's a good one. Thank you. There's only 4 of them, by the way. There's only 4 teams in the NBA that don't end with the letter S.
How many do I have to name? 1 or 2? 1 or 2?
2.
Okay.
Wait, what's
Chewbacca? Yeah, Utah Jazz.
Correct.
And
Phoenix Suns.
Golden State.
Nah. Because they're the Warriors.
Yeah, but I didn't add that bit, so it's just Golden State.
Didn't have that bit. No, incorrect. Anyone else? I just need one more. Josh is sitting next to you. Ask him.
He's got the mic in my face.
Yeah, what's the answer?
All right, Sexual Beast.
Yeah?
Chicago Bull.
Milwaukee Buck.
No. There's 3 more.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of them. Utah Jazz.
Sexual Beast.
Yeah.
Florida Fuzz.
Oh my god.
Miami Heat.
Correct. There you go.
yes.
Well done. The other 2 were the Oklahoma City Thunder and Orlando Magic. Question 7. To the nearest billion, what is Jeff Bezos's current net worth?
Sexual Beast.
Panda.
And I'm going to go, I'm going to say you can all have a guess, closest without going over.
Sexual Beast.
Yep.
12.
12 billion, okay?
I think it's 64.
What, today?
Okay. Matt?
52.
52. You guys, Jeff Bezos, his net worth in the billions.
In the billions. 60.
60?
104.
104, Yazmyn?
Same number.
Just say KFC.
KFC.
Yep, okay.
She's in.
So, Lee, you're going to win this one because his current net worth is $210 billion.
He makes something ridiculous like $40,000 a minute.
It's crazy. All right.
At school, used to say that about Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, oh, yeah, he's making $4.90 a minute. I was like, fucking what? I make that a day.
Question 8. What is the name of Ed Sheeran's first album?
Panda.
Yeah?
Multiply.
Incorrect.
Must be second.
Well, I mean, you can workshop it, but you just...
Or his third.
Are we a team now? Because you're looking at me
Why are you
like
guys looking at each other like that?
they're always...
Yeah, semicolon. Is it semicolon? Or it could be asterisk.
Exclamation mark.
Could be exclamation mark. Could be the at symbol.
Sexual Beast.
Yep.
Hash.
Incorrect.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Fanta pants.
No, incorrect. Anyone?
Panda.
Yeah.
Divide.
No, incorrect. Anyone? I mean, there's only 2 more symbols.
What's Chewbacca?
Yeah.
Self-titled.
No, incorrect.
Fuck.
I mean, there's 2 more mathematic symbols.
Plus.
Correct.
Oh.
Well done.
Plus.
Question 9. What is Snoop Dogg's real first name?
Panda.
Yeah.
Samuel.
His name is Samuel Dogg. Incorrect.
Sexual Panda.
Yeah.
Jay Sean.
No.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Roger.
No, Roger Dog.
Unicorn. Aaron.
Incorrect. It's not Aaron.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Peter.
Incorrect. Peter Dog.
Chewbacca.
Yeah. Pat Dog. Yes. Anyone? Starts with the letter C.
Oh, Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Clinton.
No.
Panda.
Yeah.
Craig.
Incorrect.
If it's American,
What
it's
up,
Greg.
homies? Gin and juice. He's Craig.
C. Raig.
No, incorrect.
Conrad.
Incorrect.
Conrad Sewell. Chewbacca.
Yep.
Charles.
C.A.
Cameron.
Incorrect.
Camden.
Incorrect.
Kale.
Incorrect.
Carl.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Cat dog.
Cat dog from the...
C.A.L.
Wait.
Cow.
Close.
Callum.
Callum.
Callum Dog.
It's like Callum Murray.
Sexual beast.
Yep.
Why would you change it?
Karen
Yep.
is not C.A.L. That's Callan.
Unicorn.
Is unicorn your animal?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, unicorn.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
Calvin.
Correct. Well done.
Wow, you know what's really sad is our guests today have more points than
know.
us
Yeah, I know.
collectively.
All right,
Next
this is
week's
the
quiz
last
going to be
one.
interesting. Who's going to host that one?
Okay, now
He's on the phone.
this is everybody gets a guess here.
Okay.
Final question: what is the largest species of lizard? Because we're here at Shifty Lizard. You
Yeah.
see what I did there? Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Sexual beast.
Yeah.
The Shifty.
whoa.
I mean, that would have been good branding,
You
but
would have.
buzz yourself out.
Sorry.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Panda, it's that big thing that lives in the wild.
What do you mean? That's that video that we saw before.
It's for anyone who doesn't have headphones on, there's stupid Italian music playing right
Can
now.
I just say, Rosie, everyone listening will have headphones on or listening
No,
somewhere.
live in the
Okay.
live in the Shifty Lizard.
Anyone who's not listening to the podcast right now, this is what
No,
you're hearing.
I'm talking to people live next to us. An anaconda, that is a snake, that is not a lizard.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Christopher's just rolled up.
I'm out.
You're out,
I
sure?
can see it. I can see it.
Well, you can see the anaconda.
I can see the big lizard.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
So I have 3 answers.
Well, we just want one, mate.
And the right
Okay.
one.
1, Lee.
Good branding. Great branding.
Yes.
2,
Yeah.
Sleeping Lizard, Andy.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You know what I'm saying?
Massive but gross.
And 3, Komodo Dragon.
That's your guess. All right, we'll just hold on to that one for now. What have you got, Lee? You can have the same.
I was just going to say Komodo.
Okay. Josh, what do you got?
Lizard of Oz.
That's very good.
He's just
very
won
good.
it. Yeah, he's won it. Yeah.
Well done to Unicorn and Lee. It is the Komodo, and it also is Lee, and it's Shifty Lizard, and it's also you, Andy.
Sleeping.
Nice.
Congratulations, guys. So we're not sure who won the quiz. I think, Rosie, you wrote a really good quiz.
I think Lee won. To be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Lee, what we were thinking is you wanted to put a can of beer in front of us to try. Is that all right if we do that now while we're doing it? So you can talk us through what's happening as well, because I think
I'll tell you what, that beer in that jug just there,
Yeah.
Destroyed you,
it
hasn't it?
has just taken to me next level.
Do you want to do what I do? Just eat a jalapeno pepper.
No,
Just a
honestly.
Hello,
Okay.
Penyo.
jalapeno.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is
Oh my god.
All right, this is sick.
So
So,
good.
KFC.
what's happening here?
Oh my God,
because we've got beers.
Can we take-
He's wrapped them up.
They're kind of
Wrap
like
them up. Can we take a photo of this?
terrorist beers.
That looks really creepy. You got your camera?
They've got balaclavas on. All right, Maddie, can you put the mic in Lee's face so we know what's going on here?
Just my mic.
It's taking me back to the hub days again, mate.
Speaking of this, mate.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna. So basically, this is our game that I wanted to put out there today, which we're going to be taste my cans, or and taste my can.
Oh, there you go.
No, see, earlier you asked why does he listen to
I
this
knew you wouldn't
podcast
have
in our other podcast that we did earlier that you can listen to.
Yeah,
You asked why do you jump aboard this podcast? That's why, because he loves an innuendo.
I like it.
And
I
a
knew you
jingle.
wouldn't have an intro for me, so I thought I'd do my own there.
No, we'll be able to do that in post. That's okay.
I'm gonna pass this one over to
Thank you.
Jared, and then I reckon I'm gonna give number 2 here to Rosie,
Aw,
Horny
thank
Rosie.
you. It's not my nickname. I appreciate you, Lee.
And number 3 is going to go over to Andy.
Okay.
Very nice, Andy.
And number 4 is going to go over to Matt.
Okay.
So basically, this is a... they're all being covered in napkins or balaclavas, as you said, so that you do not know what beer is underneath them.
Yeah, this is sick.
And I want you to taste my cans, and I want you to guess exactly what beer is behind it. Now, so what I can tell you is there is it kind of, I don't know whether to tell you actually
Don't tell us. No, don't tell us the style, because I think I'm not an expert when it comes to beer, but I might be able to tell you what I can taste out of it.
Yeah, I reckon that's what we'll do then. So basically, we want you to crack your cans, have a bit of a taste.
The beer.
No, put my topper back on.
No, don't.
Christopher's here.
Idiots.
And tell me what you think that beer
Okay.
is.
Like you said, I'm as good as
crack
like it's
your
red or
cans.
white when it comes to wine, so I'm a bit nervous.
Cheers,
All right.
everyone. Cheers. Thank you very much, Lee.
Oh gosh! Oh, that is making some mess.
Oh my gosh!
Rosie. Oh, no.
Can has gone on Rosie's can.
Hang on. Andy?
It's like working in the footy, isn't it?
I wore a white top, and this is some
yes,
dark
got my favourite
beer.
drink.
Oh no!
Wow. Okay.
Stop drawing attention to it.
Okay. Okay. Let's drink.
Cheers, mate. We've got to cheers, but I'm just trying not to look at your
I don't want to.
bloody chesticle there.
Yeah. All right, over here. Chin chin. Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
So
Okay.
much.
Okay, so while she's first.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. That's really easy to drink, but it's got a very distinct flavour to it. I know I'm not giving away much.
I think I know mine.
I'm going to have another go.
I've narrowed mine down to 2.
All right, you go first, Matty, because I'm still trying to work mine out.
Either the session ale. Oh, did I win that?
You got it.
Fucking
Well
bang!
done, mate. Okay.
Hey? Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So talk us through the session ale then. What Matt would have been tasting when having that.
So our session ale is one of our easy drinking beers. It's a little step up from the brewski that you guys normally have. 4.2%, nice sort of fruity tropical flavours. It's fairly easy drinking, but it's got a nice little bit of craft to it.
Okay, so I've had a session ale before. Brewski. This is heavy stuff. I reckon this is pretty hardcore stuff. Where I reckon for me, I can drink a couple of these, but I wouldn't be able to continue having lots of them because I might be in a bit of trouble.
Be on your ass.
So this for me is this the 8% one?
No. Have another crack. Got it.
Try that. It's very nice though, far out.
So we have the powerhouse now tasting this one as well.
Oh, he's doing the lip smacking thing as well.
What are you getting from it?
Yeah, what are you getting from it, mate?
Hoppy.
Yeah.
It's either IPA or a double IPA.
Okay, so he's right. It's the double IPA. Am I correct?
No. He's close. He was right with the first one. So it's essentially that one there is our English IPA.
Okay.
Sits at 6.5%.
So is this the one that we could have had warm?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
Absolutely. So that one's 6.5%. That one's sort of you can't see it, but it's got a nice sort of malty body to it. We use caramel malt in there as well, so bringing a little bit of sweetness through. But then it's early hop, so it gives that little bit of bitterness.
Yeah.
Sort of sharpness at the front, and then nice sort of fruity, piney flavours towards the back end.
You know what I like about it? There's some beers that are similar to this, that you have it and the taste sits in your mouth even the next morning, but not in a good way.
Yep.
This, it sits in there for the time required, I reckon.
Yeah. That's everything I put in my beers is meant to sit right at the back, but also move away. I mean, there could have been a lot of innuendos off the back of that.
I can see Rosie
nobody really
saying.
jumped at that one. So
I was like, how come no one's insulting him right now? Jeez. Oh,
Andos, what do you got going on?
It feels like something that's about 19%.
I felt this one was going to be right up his alley here.
Yeah,
So.
it's thick.
And it has the beer taste.
Yeah. I feel like it's as girthy as the can. This has got a fruity aftertaste as well, but I don't know if that's because of the food I've just eaten. But it's thick. I don't think it's...
Yeah, have another skull.
wow, he didn't say half a can, but go on.
Like, it kind of feels stouty, but I don't think it is stouty.
I keep doing that in the mic. It's good.
Wait, you watch me do it?
I actually am.
I have no idea, but it's a very strong flavour.
Yeah. So
I think that also shows like our. I'm so inexperienced in beer drinking, which is fine, but it's actually really good to have you here to help educate us on this stuff as well. So sorry, I interrupted you. We're going to talk about the beer.
No, it's essentially like it's all about your senses with this, and we do a lot of blind tasting to sort of understand where we sit in line with other breweries as well. So we might sit down with a couple of other beers from other breweries.
Yeah.
We'll sit there and we'll just do a bit of a blind tasting. You end up fairly fucking blind by the end of it as well. But it's really good to kind of understand, sort of what notes you're getting from it. Again, so a lot of it's to do with aroma, a lot of it's to do with what you're getting off of the back of the beer.
No, Joe burped through the mic.
All right.
We all had it.
Could you hear that off the mic?
And there was this guy that did a beer tasting once for James Squire at the Ramsgate. And his name was Michael Jackson, which was just another story in itself. But he said sometimes like the beer smells like cut grass, which is a really good thing with some different beers. James Squire's totally different beer, I understand. But as you said, like it's comparing it to drinking wine, I feel that I'm getting better at understanding wine. It is a journey that you kind of need to take the time to enjoy beer, to drink it, and not just to smash it down, right?
Yeah, and it's certainly now like those days of going to a house party and just getting absolutely blind with 20 West End in your bag.
That's it.
Yeah, well, it's really over now.
Take them up and see how high the tower would get with the
Yeah, exactly. See if we can get the biggest tower. And so that was like now it is all about the palate. It's all about understanding the flavours, the hops that go into it. They're getting bigger and bolder. They're continuously creating different varieties as well. Yeah. But you will get sort of pine. You get some grassy flavours from it. You get resin flavour from it. You get fruity, tropical, pineapple.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot of different styles. So a lot of the hazy beers and that these days, people are quite specific with what hop they're getting in there because you might get that pineapple, mango, sort of peachy sort of flavours, and that will just contribute to what you're going to get on the palate. So what one is... so Andy, what do you reckon you've got on this one here?
Well, I said no to stout, but I think it was definitely. It feels like a dark ale or a stouty sort of scenario going on there. But
that was Jared again.
I don't know.
Just for those playing at home.
All I know is it tastes fucking strong.
Yeah. You're right there. Yeah.
His face like, did you give Andy the strongest here?
I did. Yeah, I did.
I love it.
I thought if I gave him that, we might be able to party.
So good.
At this point, I think I'm probably getting into one of the fucking vats. And,
this one's called the Andy. Yeah, what up, ladies?
Look
at my Komodo dragon. Rosie, what do you got?
Did you say what you had?
Yeah.
So you've got the double IPA. So it's got a fairly strong malt body, malt backbone to it, which might give you a little bit of that dark depth to it.
Yeah.
But it is quite piney and also fruity, about 8%. So it's quite a heavy sort of double IPA.
Yeah,
but it's very malt driven as well, this IPA. So
it just kept kicking me back with the fruity sort of taste at the back. Yeah. But then I was like, fuck, that felt thick. And I haven't felt that in a while.
I'm intrigued by this.
I was since Flashdance days. So that's good.
Impressive.
Right, so Rosie, half of it's on you.
Sorry, but based on the colour of the beer, on my
bloody girl's going wild over here.
I wore a cream top and now it's covered in dark stains. I'm going to say
you've been shifted.
Is this the stout? It's got
bang on. Yeah. I don't know if it was what was on the top that gave it away.
No. Also, it's quite chocolatey, coffee kind of vibe. But it's not thick as you were saying yours was. It's quite light for a stout.
And also the beer.
I'm talking beer with Lee, like an adult over here.
As you are like, come and have a look at the can.
We're only talking about the D.
It's really Jeez. But sounds can be really heavy. This doesn't feel heavy right now.
So we actually convert.
You've transitioned. Andy's crossed over now. He's here.
There was the party, guys.
So surprisingly, we get a lot of ladies and that sort of come up to our bar and actually, you know, when they're like, we're not much of a beer drinker, we actually do give them our stout because you get sort of coffee notes from it.
Yeah.
You get some chocolate flavour from it as well. It's 5% alcohol, so it's not overly heavy. And so it's sort of like, people sort of get that sort of like roasty coffee sort of flavour, if a bit of coffee drinking to it. But a lot of ladies get converted over to it, so yeah.
It's been bloody awesome.
I'm going to finish this can.
Yeah. Good.
Thanks.
Taste my cans.
Thank you.
Well, the cans
Yeah, we
tasted
just like
yours,
watching
so-
Rosie flirt with Lee now.
Okay, I am not.
Hey, is your husband coming?
Yes, he just texted me. He said, should I come visit you all?
What? Where is he? At your house?
No, he's at work. He's going to leave and come here now. Do you want some Christopher in your life for a Friday night?
I want some Christopher in lots of places.
Okay, Christopher's on his way.
Okay, well, I reckon we should wrap things up on the recording.
Wait. We haven't
Does he
asked...
work in McLaren
Has
Vale?
Maddie done his?
Yeah, I won. I was first.
No,
Were you?
Yeah, we've been here for a while, yeah.
How
Did you
pissed
really-
are you?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't think very much, but until now.
Oh, Rosie, this is great. This has been awesome doing this here. We should do this on the regular, hey, because it's great just coming down here. And the thing which makes me probably the most happy is having a look around and seeing all the people coming in here, which is awesome. It's amazing. And south of the city is alive and well. You should go back and have a listen to the chat we had with Lee too about the history of Shifty Lizard. And look, there's a chance that this won't make it to air because we're not sure if it's recorded. Are you confident, Andy?
I'm hammered.
Someone else pushed stop.
Yeah, someone else pushed
I love
up.
that I'm actually more confident when you're drunk than when you're sober.
Oh, pleasure. Far out. Hey, Josh, thanks for joining us here tonight as well. We're going to hang around and have a couple of drinks, but don't forget you can share this and like this, and we'll do another Shifty Sound. Can someone else talk? Because I'm just wrapping up. I'm just patting.
No, that's what you do.
Yeah, no,
You're great at it.
Yeah.
Do we play con?
It's con.
It's con?
Love you. Bye.
Love you guys.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Shifty.
Rosie. You need to go and change your top.
I don't have another one.
Oh, okay.
Where's the napkins, guys?
This has been great. We love everyone. Thank you very much for having us. We'll hand it over to Con.
Brought to you by the Bright Trophy Center. Cups, trophy, badges, medals. Yeah, we do it better. Best team, man. BTC, BTM, BTS. Yeah. Best team, man. Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oscar.